Okay. Here we go. Think we got it now. Yeah, that's much more better. I think it was this one. I'll take a look and see. Yeah. Okay, I had a question whether I should go all the way down to a one. I guess we can. Um, because I was thinking about it today, and the other thing I was thinking about is a. Okay, so the sad face thing is really fucking weak, and I don't know if these are really conveying what they're supposed to. So let's think about it. Okay, so what we could do, let's just say they were all the universal piece. What would that mean? I mean, I could deal with just this and this so far, and maybe we can do uh, those light bulbs, which are on the top of here. I can do light bulbs as a deal. Um, I don't know. Basically, we have two universal ones. We have this gray one, and then we have this gray one. Um, this isn't bad if we didn't have this one. I don't know if we should have this gray one, and this gray one. You know, this one, and that one. In a world where we just had this and that, we could have one of these, which is a double. So it'll double these or double these. Mm, before, I had these actions split, and I think it worked. So now I activate the area, and then activate the. Okay, I'm doing a green action, and then I'll activate the area. Okay. I could use cubes, just cubes for that. If if I want to make this one powerful, more powerful. Okay, so the first part is the gray. Um, why have one on the top if I've got one of these? That's a good question. So let's think about that. Um, having a wild action down here is good. This this one would allow it easier to do actions. What if we make the gray one harder to move forward? But we made... So yeah, we'll make the gray one, the gray, this gray one easy to move. We'll make it just as easy as those, and then we'll make... Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take away the A part of the actions. We're just going to call them just regular actions. We're not going to split them. So we're going to take this A thing off. So now we only have two currencies here. I already know that I'm going to switch here. Let's figure out what we're going to do in these two spaces. One of those could be light bulbs. What would be the point of light bulbs? Okay, so let's think about the trajectory of a build. One build is to buy books and sad faces to make factories. Okay, so let's say factories are one thing. And let's make factories like knowledge built upon knowledge. Let's make that wisdom. So we'll call the books wisdom. And so we'll just make this about wisdom. So wisdom is the thing that allows us to generate more cubes to start with. Victory points will use ideas, and ideas are what move these things to the left. So what if we take these books off of this thing, and let's make this section something completely different. So we've got, let's think about these will give you tolerance. Tolerance got to figure out what that's kind of like I can think of like stuff you buy to give you tolerance, like you know, toys and whatnot, cars. Well, it's a home life, so it's almost like investment. So it could be a piggy bank. So let's see what that's like. Let's start with like maybe a piggy bank kind of thing, or something similar to that. I don't know. It'd be interesting to do a piggy bank, because like one of the currencies is going to be books, which represents wisdom. And then we have one that's going to be light bulbs, which will represent ideas. One that'll represent just being proficient at your job will be more skills. So we've already got the light bulb icon. So let's fix the light bulb icon and put that in there. And let's find a piggy bank or make a coin or something to show that it's banked knowledge or something. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so let's start up Illustrator. That'll take a second, and we'll go from there. Alright, so we'll open. Let's find the track that I put there. Okay, so we'll open up this track. Let's fix this stuff because it's way too. There's not enough. It's way too opaque. So we're gonna fix this opaque section. That one, that one, that one, that one. Let's change the opacity to. Let's change it to about 40. Cowabunga. Let's see. Maybe 70. What's going on, babe? I hope your coughing is a little bit more better. I kind of like that. Maybe not 80. Let's change this 80 to 70. I think I like that better. And let's fix these stupid light bulbs to make them look a little bit more better. Well, one, let's not make them black. So that's kind of not a good idea. We'll make them white. Then we will give it an outline of black. Maybe we can make them yellow? Yellow's not a bad idea for a light bulb color. Anytime I can use yellow, I will. Let's go a little bit bigger. That might be more better. Let's switch it out and see what happens. What is that? Okay, that's just an artifact. The sad faces are also freaking yellow, so that's not good. What's it? We could go white. I forgot about the sad faces. That sucks. Let's make them orange. No. The only thing that makes sense is yellow. I guess they're just gonna be yellow with a black background. Fucking shit. Let's see. Delete that shit. Go. Not too shabby. Now what? Like the black bulbs, then the yellow icon when you gain it. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know how I'm going to illustrate that though. But I like where you're going with it. That it's black and then turns yellow. Ah, okay, I know. Well, no. Maybe. I could put like a marker on the top to say that you gain it. We'll see. I like that's a good idea actually, but I don't know if I can incorporate it. There we go. The yellow light bulb is done. Black light bulb is gone. Okay, so now piggy bank or money. I'm counting victory points as something different than money, so we can kind of do money as its own thing. And I might already have a money icon that I can just take from another asset. Let's go way back here. Not there. Back to the corrupt city days. We'll just do one of those as our money. This is actually kind of funny that it'll be money as a weird thing to gain, but you don't really get to spend it. So it kind of like is not, it's money, but it's not money. So it becomes a symbol of what money can do, not what money is. Let's make this more on the gold side. And let's use the copper thing. We'll go this way. And then we will look at the gradient. And we'll put that there. We'll put that there. Put that there. And then maybe something like that. And then what we need is probably something like that, but we'll do a new one. Go darker. It's always nice to go darker. Stroke that son bitch. Let's do that without. Okay. Then we do that. And then let's I don't like it. Gradient. Let's put maybe some white in there. Let's put some yellow. And that should look like crap. Don't like it. Okay. Nope. Instead of doing all that business, let's just make it fucking easy. Alright. And we don't need a 1 on there. We'll just put that it's an amount of money so we can abstract it further so people don't think, what am I doing with this dollar? Okay, so let's make yet another track. All right, move this dollar thing over here. Copy those, move those here, delete the extras, take that off. Oops, no. Hide those. And then let's delete all these. Hide that shit. Let's see if I put that color. Maybe I can do this outline. No, not like that. Like, no. Fudge. Okay, select all these. Take the outline off. Let's see what that's gonna look like. Ah, what the fudge. All right, let's go back. Hide that shit. Let's do this the easy way. Son of a bitch. All right, select that. Select same fill. Let's make this lighter. Okay, and then we'll select this outside thing, select same fill, make this that darker color, then get the other craps. We'll fix this dollar bill, y'all. I don't like it. I mean, I need it simple, but I probably went too simple. What we could do is that flat look. I'm gonna put a lip on this sumbitch. And let's put a lip on this sumbitch. Then we get this thing, put it on the top, make it look like it's in perspective, then outline it, and then now we'll put a gradient and we'll do that dark to light shit. Let's see, we'll switch this over to the other side. And we'll do that shit like that. Sorta. Maybe add some darkness here. Darkness. don't like that thing. So we'll do that. And to get the shadow that I'm trying to get, well, it's not really a shadow, it's highlight. To get the highlight, we will do a light one, and then we'll stroke the fuck out of this thing. We'll go 7, then we'll go 8 there. Move this shit out of the way. Move this over. Then let's do this damn thing. Then we do, where's this freaking gradient there? Go like that. Like that. This thing needs to be thinner and darker. Oops. Wrong fucking thing. There. Probably too fancy. Yeah, way too fancy. Don't like it. Let's don't want to get too hung up on it. That's not too bad. There we go. Is this more better to do this like that, and then maybe the inside of this? Let's go ahead and go new. Let's make a squatch out of that. Go up in here. No, fuck no. Hell no. We'll go ahead and outline the stroke. Group it. Okay, so here's what we got to do. We've got to lock down this shit. 2, lock down these. Lock down that one. Select the inside of there. Go select same fill color. Then we'll turn those white. Okay, so this is a dramatic change from the other version of the game because of the new currencies, because I basically added 2 currencies and removed a couple of currencies, and this is the replacements. Let me go ahead and, you know what, now that money's growing on me. It really is. I'm like, whoa, that's not too bad. Could be worse. It was worse. And this is also really a big change because the music's changed. Instead of listening to Little Debbie, I am listening to, what's her name? Amy Winehouse. So quite a big shift there. At times just as raunchy. Delete that, unzip that. Ah, these are behind. No. Let's put these in the front. You can't have your money in the background. Alright, cool. I likes it. We'll put this down here. We'll give it a little gap. We're going to hide this. Okay, so here's the deal. We need to move this stuff. Let's see, it is... You know what? I'm just going to delete all that crap. That would be a lot easier just to blanket it with new crap. Take the old crap, put new crap. Take that crap off, take any of those old ones off. There it is. I don't use this thing anymore, so let's get rid of that. I still use this limitation thing, but I don't know how long that'll last. We'll see. I don't know if you're listening, Sarah, but I do appreciate you being here. Maybe you're around, maybe you're not. Maybe you can hear me, maybe you've got it turned down. I assume you can't hear me, so it's all good. I don't know if that should be the order. Oh, shit. Okay, so if light bulbs are a new currency, and so are dollar bills, y'all, then I need to put them in the order of the shit they come in. And I need to change... God damn, there's a lot I need to do now. Let's say if I go here... Okay, so... If we're going to make... Okay, so green is good. We're going to make purple dollar bills. So now I need to do that. Shit. Purple is dollar bills. So these sad faces are no longer going to be purple. So I need to think about that. Let me think about it. They shouldn't be purple. And I don't know why they're purple. They're purple because it's a... what do you call it? From an old... It's an artifact from an older build. Yeah, they would have gone to the future being purple, and there's no reason for it to be purple. Alright, so let's fix this. So purple's going to be money. Let's go to here. Okay, so green, we don't put a thing to, we don't have to put the green denomination because we're not collecting greens. Cool, so green, then purple. So let's make these purple. We'll lock this down. Select same fill color. Let's look at it as purple. Yuck. Not cool, because I don't like the inside of those coins being purple. Let's see if we can go to a different color purple. Let's go to dark purple. I kind of like the way the coin looks, but I don't like the way the money looks. So let's go in the middle purple. Not too bad. Let's go to there. Not bad, except that center part of the coin looks like shit. Let's fix it. Get this. We'll go there. Let's see what color we can make it and look good. It's not bad. That's not great. We'll do that. Okay, so let's figure out how we're going to make that happen the quickest we can make it happen. We'll get this. It's locked at least. We'll go up here. We'll get rid of those. I'll select. Let me get bigger. I'll select it. Select same fill color. We'll go, oh no, not that color, that color. Select same fill color. Sweet. Alright, so we got that purple. Good. Okay, so the next thing is red. So it goes purple, then red, and then blue. Blue is books. So that means that these, let me unlock it. These need to be red. Select same fill color. Let's see what that's going to look like. Those are ugly. Good Lord, that's ugly. But it makes the point. We'll make it that color red. I don't like making that deep color red. It's fucking ugly. Then blue. Oh no. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll go to this top part, lock it down. This bottom part, lock it down. Get all those, ungroup them. Go here, lock it down. Space that out. Maybe space it out a little bit more. I'll figure this part out later. So right now, oops. I'll figure this out later. Okay, so the first part is these sections, I want them to be tinted differently. So what we'll do is we'll get this. We'll go here. We'll make it gray just so I can make sure that I've got it all. Okay, so we'll go ahead and make it white. Then we change the transparency. This one's going to be like 50% transparent. Okay, then we're going to copy it. See, we want the fives to be less opaque. So how many of y'all heard about the guy who had like a trellis game? He had a game about like plants that were like basically edging, like vines that are edging up like a terrace or some shit. And then some other dude put a cat game where these cats stack on top of each other. and it's almost the same game supposedly. I didn't read the rules, so I don't know. It just sounds better to say, oh, it was almost the same game. I don't know if it's true though. Fucking cat games, man. I wonder if it's true. I know like people were eager to condemn the person who had something similar. If it's true, I guess it's good. They canceled. It was similar enough that they canceled the Kickstarter. The guy said, like, I guess they really need to go through the rules. If Sarah was on, I'd ask her if she's seen it. It's on Twitter. Bring that to the front. Somebody brought up the point that like board game community is small, so like that stuff's gonna be easily caught, and I would say that is true and it isn't true, as far as like designs and stuff like that. And yeah, it's gonna be caught pretty quickly, but it's not as big as people think, you know. I'm glad it got caught though, you know, that's cool. I mean, I would hate to have my design stolen and put on Kickstarter. I say that, but then at the same time, oh yeah, I guess it's bad. I guess it's just bad. I don't think I would be that mad about it. I think a lot of our friends would be pissed off about it. I'd be, if he could do better with it than I can, then let them. There's not a whole lot of money in this shit anyway. But that's just me. I'm not saying steal my stuff and I would be happy with it. But I don't think I would be nearly as upset as I probably should be. Oops. Got that. Okay, we're going to start there. It probably doesn't. This is probably not going to work. But fudge it. Save. Save it for the web. Let's see. I'm considering having a beer later. I was pretty down when I started. Just, you know, just down in general. And now I feel a lot better. So why not have a beer to celebrate? Fucking alcoholic. Alright, so we were doing this crazy thing with currencies. Okay, victory points at the bottom. New currencies at the top. Let's go ahead and build those currencies, and so we can replace them in the game and then replace them on the board. Oh, I didn't change the purple ones. Fudge. Fuck. Son of a bitch. That's upsetting. Piece of dog poop. Dog shit. Okay, so we need to make it a color that's not in the game. And We don't have gray anywhere. No, joking. We have gray everywhere, so we're gonna go ahead and make it fucking gray. Select fill and stroke. We'll make this background black, not white, black. We'll get this purple shit. If I can select it. Same fill color. Let's go and make it gray like we do so much other shit. Save it. I like to change the music. It took me a moment to become creative with it because I'm very much a creature of habit and I want to listen to the same stuff, and that way, I don't know, just get in this, it's easier to get into the zone. Okay, we did that. All right, so let's do these things. This one's good. This one's not good. This one's not good. This one's good. Well, it's actually not good. And these two are good. These three are not. And when we look at these, this one's good. These are not. Cool. So let's change all of these. And then we got to change them all on this fucking thing. Great, great, great. So much changing. I don't think those are the ones I'm using. But those are. Do I have ones that have that freaking... Maybe that one. Let's open this one. Maybe it's got that thing. Yeah, it does. Cool. Alright, so let's go back to... Not that. I'll close that one. No, we're not saving. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. That is so messed up. Let's see. There we go. Cool. I did bring it over. I was freaked out. I didn't think I brought it over. Now, we'll ungroup this thing, take out that A. I kind of like this dollar bill thing I built now. It's kind of cool. I likes it. And then no more sad face. Oh. Oops. Ungroup. Get rid of the sad face. Then we will add our freaking dealing with bobber. And then we've got to do this one. We'll put a gray cube on there. Then let's close those. We need the cube. Do you remember a movie called Gleaming the Cube? It was a skateboard movie. Okay, so like I grew up, there was two movies. There was Rad and Thrashing. Those were the two movies. Uh, they both, I think they both followed the Romeo and Juliet trope. Definitely, without a doubt, whatchamacallit did. Thrashing did. Because they basically had the daggers and the skateboarder dudes, and I guess they kind of like did the Montagues and the Capulet kind of thing with those. And then, you had the two people that went out together that were from opposite tracks, and then there ends up being a fight and all this other fucking shit. Anyway, Thrashing. It was an interesting skateboarding movie. And then there's another movie called Rad. I remember. Okay, so one of the women that was in the movie, she was famous from sitcoms. Oh, I forgot what her fucking name was. And she, like, it was this dude that was really good at like bicycle shit, and then she was like following him and shit all the time. No. Fuck. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so he was good at. Basically, he cheated in a dirt bike track. He did like a backflip and he skipped like a whole section of the ramp, and then like won. And then there's this chick that was really good, and she was sponsored, and they were like they took her like to different towns, and somehow they meet, and I think they're from the opposite side of the track, so it was also another Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. I think, from what I remember, I don't know. Anyway, so like talking about skateboard movies, this was like late '80s. Thrashing was from late '80s, and then there was a movie from the early '90s called Gleaming the Cube. I'm sure there's been more than that, but those are the two main ones. And what's funny about both of those movies is like they try to introduce lingo and do things that never caught on. Oh, I know why this ain't saving. I'm like, where in the fudge is it at? It's because I've got to save it as a JPEG. And there she is. Place. Mid 90s. Is that the what the fuck is his name? He's a comedian who oh goddamn, what's his name? I'm trying to think of the director. Because the interesting thing is that Jonah Hill, isn't that the Jonah Hill movie? I don't think he's gonna be in it. I think he's just directing it. Then there's that other skateboard movie, which is also called something about the '90s. It's like it's the same director, I think, as Kids or something. That one was okay, but it was just like degenerate kid kind of shit. I don't need that one. It was like a 10-year-old getting high and drinking and hanging out on rooftops on the back of a skate shop. It was okay. I thought it was kind of pointless. I already seen it like twice before with Gummo and Kids. because like the story wasn't there. At least with kids, there was kind of a story with that girl who had AIDS, and then that guy that like uh, basically raped her at the end. Like it was an interesting tragedy all the way around. Like anyone who had sympathy for the dude that raped her and got AIDS, like, well, you just assume he's gonna get AIDS from it. I wonder if he was trying to show the irony, or that we should look at it like revenge, or what. I wonder what his point was. Which one are we doing? We're doing green. Like me, it was just tragedy all the way around. Kids that didn't, basically, latchkey kids. Good movie anyway. I still prefer Gummo, and I always talk about it as a movie by that director. Which one am I doing? I forgot. Oh, red. Not concentrating. We'll put the light bulb on there. We'll update all the other parts where that thing shows up. Sweet. So now we have those and the X done. We need to do these. And we're getting closer. Don't need that. Oh shit, I shouldn't have fucking... Uh-oh. Did I get rid of it? Oh no. I think I got rid of it. Suck. Yeah, I got rid of it. Okay. So maybe I saved it. Did I save it? Yeah, I saved it. Don't get rid of it, Mo. No, it's there. Okay, cool. Then get the other files. I have to change those soon. I need to get the ones that have X's on them. That one. And then we'll fix the ones, oops. We'll fix the ones that need to be fixed. So this one doesn't need that. This one doesn't need that. And this one doesn't need that. This one needs that sucker. How about we put them together? There's that one. And then we'll put this one here. And then we need this thing. I watched a trailer for a movie called Megan today, and it is like Chucky mixed with Bride of Chucky mixed with something else. It's like a little girl AI doll who becomes this girl's like best friend. And like some of the scenes are like amazing. Like whenever you look at the girl, she looks fake enough. Like she looks like Android enough that it's creepy. But when the Android starts to do karate chops and shit, then it looks like crap. So I'm on the fence. I'm not gonna watch it, but unless it's free. I'm still thinking about getting paid YouTube. I don't know why that made me think of paid YouTube, but it did. And I think YouTube's been listening to me because now even more ads, even longer ads. I think they're doing that shit on purpose. Yeah, it's called Megan. It's weird. Cause it's like seeing a little young girl who has like filters, like heavily filtered. So it looks like maybe like I guess they're Snapchat filters or YouTube filters or whatever in the fuck. And so it's AI looking. It's cool, but then she goes and like beats up the mom, and she's like doing karate chops and fucking doing handstands and shit, and that part looks so fucking shitty because it's like it's either another like a small person doing karate, or they're doing it on computer, and it just doesn't look right. So I don't know, I'm on the fence. But if it's free, I'll watch it until I can't stand it with that fucking when they start doing the physical part. That's good. That's good. About to do this good. Did you think Chucky was scary? I always thought it was so dorky, but graphics were different back then. I don't know if they would do it better now or worse. Hopefully I did them all. Let's see if it actually changed. Oh, you son of a bitch. I screwed up. Okay. So I've got these changed. That's true. I got to get my money's worth. No, that's not exactly true because there's a lot of stuff that I can watch and I don't watch it. And in fact, I spend so much time looking for something to watch on all the various formats that I have accounts with and can't find shit. I'm starting to wonder about my Amazon. Amazon flashed today to tell me it had a notification. Then I hit up Amazon, said, what's the notification? And it asked me to rate a microphone that I don't own. Then I'm like, what? And then I ask it again, and I'm like, oh shit, did somebody buy that on my account? So I went and looked at my account, and it's not there. That I didn't buy it. So that's okay. One weird anomaly. The other anomaly is, I was in my browser looking through Prime, and there's a show that I was interested in watching, and it had shown that I had watched the first episode, like the first episode, and I had started the second episode, and I have never seen it. It just came out. And so I'm looking through my viewing history, and it's not there either. So I don't know if it's like screwed up. It used to be attached to somebody else's account, so I don't know if it's still attached to their. Well, no, it's definitely not attached to their account, but I wonder if they're like getting their data mixed up or some shit. Because that shit's freaking me out. I'm going to call on Monday and make sure that somebody in a foreign country isn't buying shit on my account and then erasing it, and then I can't see it, and then I'm freaking out. Because I am freaking out. Well, I know they're not buying it with my credit card though, so I guess there is that. So let them buy stuff since they're not spending, since I'm not buying it, since I'm not having to use my own card. I don't know. It just seems weird. Okay, so now I gotta fix these. Not all of them. Just 3 of these. So we'll put this here. What? No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't be. I'll give you the. It's just Disney. Oh, I know what happened. Is that was also somebody had screwed with my account, and I don't know if it was Lyndon or some crap I had attached before, but someone had locked me out of my account, and so that I made sure that that didn't happen. I went and put a passcode. I'll tell you the passcode, no problem. Uh, there's the it's Disney. There's nothing. I'm watching Disney porn all day long. I told you the one thing I'm watching on there that I am embarrassed about is that I started Hocus Pocus 2. Yeah, I'll tell you the thing, no problem. Yeah, Hocus Pocus 2, I started that. That's the part that I should be ashamed about. I put the lock so no one can see that. Don't be watching me watching that. I got my thing for horse face. What? Did I say that out loud? Yeah, somebody tried to lock me out of my own account. Yeah, I'm a brony. Nah, I'm a brony, man. Yeah, somebody tried to lock me out of my account, so that pissed me off. But that I'm a brony? Or that horse face? Or, I think it's fine to call somebody horse face. Or not. I don't know. If I am canceled by her advocates, so be it. She's got a huge Twitch following. They're on my ass. I have nothing against bronies, but I'm not a brony. I don't know any either that I like. There's none. There's no out bronies that I know of. I totally support Brian being a brony. Totally. More power to him. So, um, speaking about like strange stuff that I've seen on what's that show? It used to be on HBO. It was Real Sex was the name of the show. It used to be on HBO, and it talked about all these weird things. So, uh, maybe taboo things. I don't know about weird, but taboo. So, it talked about bronies in the very end because a lot of people didn't know about them or whatever. But at one time it talked about furries, so this is what reminded me about it. So on this whole Danny Brown was he had one of his friends was into the whole furry thing, and he was like, yeah, cool, like no big deal. This is just people wanting to do different stuff, and it's all good. So he ended up going to one of their conventions. And he got grossed out because it didn't wash the costumes. Like, they were doing all their business, which is okay. There's no big deal about that. But they didn't wash their costumes. So you had like stinky costumes and stuff. And that's the part that got him. And I was like, that's exactly right, man. You got to wash the costumes if you're going to be doing stuff in the costumes. I should have made that one bigger. That's fine. So I think I need to work on this thing because I've got those all done. Cool. I know, like, you saw how you felt at PAX, right? Like how you got sick, like con crud being at PAX. Just imagine having sex cooties from non-washed costumes. And I'm not shaming the people wearing the costume, shaming people for not washing them. Wash your damn costume. All right, this is going to be the interesting thing. So I might stop there for a break. Been on there for an hour or so. So I'll stop for a break and then come back and fix this and then really think about it. Maybe I'll work on it while I'm here. Fuck it. I don't know. I do want to take a break at some point. I probably should. Just for the video's sake, but it's kind of hard to think about doing that since I've got Sarah actually watching it. Because it's good to have to just keep on going. So I basically have to ask her to come back and watch me afterward. Group this one, group this one, group this one, group this one. Stinky, furry costumes. Yep. Do that. I think that'll replace it just fine. Just fine. Then we'll have to make this one bigger. Delete that one. Delete that. Remember to bring this to the front. Replace all of these with this new row. Sweet. Now just the octagons. And then once I do that, then I'll look at the bottom part. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. Oops. Delete that. Select those. Make sure that I outline stroke. Move this. You know what I should do on this one? I should just delete. Oh crap, I don't think I'll be able to. Son of a bitch. God dang it. Okay, so group this. Group this. Group, oops. Group that. Group that. Awesome. Now make them smaller. And then we got to replace that shit. Now make them roughly the same size so that I can replace it. Sweet. And then let's see. Let me ungroup that. Get rid of that one. Goes like that. Then replace that one. Then we'll replace that one. And I like it. I'll go ahead. I think the size was a little different, so I'll just move those over to make up the difference. All right, didn't do that. Cool. Uh-oh. Bring that to the front. And let me fix these. Okay, so what I decided was we'll use knowledge to do these. This section, we want to do monies. So to do monies, I need the money icon, so I'll steal this thing, bring this down here. We'll need the money icons, we'll need that icon. Let's go ahead and get the money icon for this thing. We need to ungroup it, get the monies. Cool. Monies, time 2. Great. And over here, ungroup. We'll go ahead and do this. We're going to change this thing here. And I'm going to think about it. Oh, yeah, I need to replace these 3. That should be pretty easy. We'll do that. Let's get these. And there was something I was thinking about as far as the gray. Let me replace these first. Okay, so let's get them the same size. too big. Just a little smaller. Cool. Replace these two. It needs to be this icon and this icon. And then, which is the other one? This one needs to be the idea. Okay, so thing I was thinking about is this, to make this one harder and this one easier to move this way. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger to match the other ones. And then we'll make this one smaller to match the other one. Okay. We could make all three of these cost the same to go that way with. Let me think about that. Okay, so this factory here, I mean, to do this, you need books. Books get you... Oh, shit, I gotta replace those, too. Fuck. Alright, I'll do that in a second. So books make you do the segment thing. This is income. Okay. And then money can unlock this section. This section is mostly ideas. So maybe this cost... These all cost at least an idea. This one could cost a sad face and an idea. We need more things to spend sad faces on. Get this red thing gone. So it takes a sad face and an idea. Or maybe it should just take ideas. And that'll just, okay, so that's how you get more sad faces. You get more and you get them going that way with sad faces. Or that way with sad faces. Sad faces are easy to get. Sad faces are what you're doing 4 to 1, so let's not do that. We're just going to make it harder. That's what she said. What? We'll do ×2. ×3 there. Let's consider this. We could do that. That's kind of interesting. If we take this out and we make these books, it takes books to get these and then money to get these. Maybe it takes 2 books. Let's try that. Do ×2, we'll make that black. And we'll start there. I'm gonna delete that. We'll leave this bottom one. Well, we can move it. We can fix it. I was thinking I wouldn't fix it, but we're going to. And then these move 2 max that way. We might change that to nothing because it's hard enough to move them now. Oh, we need to fix these. So this one needs to be fixed. This one needs to be fixed, and this one needs to be fixed. We need this, we need that, and we need that. Put this one in the middle of here. Let's do a uniformly bigger. So we'll do 110. We'll do 110 there. Okay, this is probably going to change, but it at least gives me an idea of how it should be. And now I've got the three currencies and the three different sections. Now it's not only books that are important. Save this. Replace this one. Replace. Now that we got the new iconography. Update. I think I've got it. This will be interesting. Then I could start figuring out costs and this interesting. I've decided the interesting part about the game is the buying stuff. Like the other stuff is just a means to buying stuff. So now I might make the other part auto, which would be way fucking weird and different. Really, 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 really different if I did that. I think it's different. It might be the same as some other shit, but I don't think so. I've never seen it. So, I don't know. We'll see. It might be classic, like where you just do your actions and your selection shit, and it's just like any other game. But if I do the auto thing, it changes it from like a 3.75 weight down to like a 3 or less, I think. But I can fix that in the buying stuff thing. I don't know. We'll see. It's an idea that I'm playing with, is to turn the actual making of the agave almost auto, where it's all concentrated on this buying and going down these tracks. And so it does this really interesting thing that other games have tried to do, and that would be to make a game that is a tech tree game, but doing it in a very deceptive, non-tech tree type way. I'm excited about the idea, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it, because it might not work. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop right there for a moment and then actually play this 2-player alone and try to make these things work. It's not that I want to make the game lighter. It's that I've never seen this done, I think. If I see it implemented, I might have already seen it done. But I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen the auto other part where it just kind of plays itself. Like, think about worker placement, but your workers go by themselves where they need to go. Like your worker, it's not going to be worker placement, obviously, because they don't fucking do that shit. But if you think about worker placement where the workers go automatically where they want to go, like you have no control. So all you control is what they get you, and that puts you down these tracks of you trying to manipulate that part. You can designate the type of workers you get, but when it's go time for your workers to go to work, they just go. They just like fucking take off and go fucking do shit. There, of course, there's like an automated order to it or whatever, but it's still auto. You have like very little control over the actual work, but you have control. The work part is all in the planning, and then everything else just happens. Like Corrupt City, you have control over both parts. It'd be like just buying the cards, and then the second part you don't have fucking control over it. Just the other shit just happens. Period. Anyway, I'm fucking with the idea. I was thinking about Vampire Survival and how people claim that it's fun. I have never played it, but how it auto shoots. All you're doing is moving the little vampire dude around, and it auto shoots, and people have a lot of fun because of the builds that you make from the buying stage and all these weird combos. So maybe, I don't know if I've seen that in board games where it auto does stuff or procedurally does it in the part that you expect to be doing the most stuff in, like the worker placement part. I'm only saying worker placement as a placeholder. Anyway, so I'm going to stop for a moment and chill out. Maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes. Just depends. I don't know. We'll see. And then come back and then do the blind 2-player thing or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let's see how I can turn this damn thing on. Oh, let me save it before I turn the damn thing off. Better save the damn thing. I'm excited. But I get excited about a lot of things, so. How do you turn this damn thing off?